What's going on, guys? Flex Performance, and welcome back. We are working back again on the Coyote C10. So today I'm going to go ahead and jump on all the interior. You saw on our previous video, we went and bought a whole bunch of stuff for the interior. So it's time to go ahead and get that stuff done because I need to mount the shifter. I need to mount the gas pedal and a couple other things, which includes the Holly boxes and, well, basically it needs an interior, so we can go ahead and do that. So I'm gonna go ahead and start basically on the carpet and then work my way all the way to the dashboard, possibly the door panels and a couple other things, but mainly just the inside of the cab as we have everything done on the motor side. So let's go ahead and jump in and get some interior parts installed. All right, I got the carpet in, took the old dash pad out, which was really crappy. Got the wiring, the computers are bolted down, the wiring is secure. I just need the power leads, which is the 12 volts, key on, and fuel pump wire. But let me go ahead and get this new dash pad out, assemble all the AC ducts and all the kind of stuff that goes with it, and then we can go ahead and put that in. And then we'll do the gauges last and a couple other things that we're missing. But for the most part, it's coming out super badass. So let's go ahead and get this thing open. All right, we are back at Outback Truck Parts. So, you can see that we've been working on the 85, doing all the interior. But I needed these little things right here, the little side ones. I didn't get those. I guess I did. I thought I did, but I guess I didn't. So we're gonna go ahead and see if they got that in stock, which I'm pretty sure they do. And then possibly some visors, because the ones I bought were blue. I tried to paint them with some upholstery paint. They didn't turn out very well, so I had to junk them, throw them in the trash. So I'm gonna see if now they actually have the black ones, so I can go ahead and put those on. So all right, progress on the 85 Coyote C10 is coming out great. I've made pretty good headway on it. Like you saw, I was doing the interior, and I do have all the interior completely 100% done. Other than the seats, we're gonna go ahead and probably do some custom seats on it, and a console, and that'll cover some of the shifter area right there. But as far as door panels, dashboard, carpet and everything, it is done. Brand new steering wheel, brand new dash pad, brand new gauges, brand new door panels. I mean, every single thing is brand new on this thing now, and actually turned out pretty badass though. It is pretty badass. But now I've got the fenders already painted, inside inner fenders. Those are painted, both of them, and it's time to go ahead and start putting the fenders on it, on the motor, start putting the fenders on back on the truck. Once I do that, I'm gonna go ahead and do all the front grille stuff, which I do have all that new parts as well. We've got the radiator in there, and got the fan, the water coolant reservoir as well, belts, all that kind of stuff. The oil filter relocation kit, it's already done on it. Power steering lines I have done on it as well. And like I said, for now, let's go ahead and start putting the fenders on, and then we can put the grill area and start getting this thing back again all together and making it look like a truck back again. That way we don't have the core support just kind of dangling around there. But let me go ahead and get to work, and let me get that stuff done, and I'll show you how the interior looks. All right, so major progress on the 85. As you can see, we've been working on this thing, trying to get it ready for before this month. So that's why I've been kind of focusing on this thing. I only have a couple little small things, but for the most part, major upgrades and progress on it. We've got all the grill area brand new installed, brand new bumper. Also the inner fender wells, back fender wells, because it didn't have any. And I have battery, I have all the wiring done. The only thing I need, we also have a fuel system. Fuel system is already done. All the lines are ran, regulator, return line, every single thing. For now, that'll be it. We're gonna go ahead and head to the racetrack. Beto called and he wants to go run Big Za again. So obviously we're gonna go ahead and head over there today, make some shakedowns, and see how that thing does. Last time we took it out, it was, solid. We made very good headway on it. Every single pass was getting faster. So he wants to go again and try to make some more shakedowns, see if we can go in faster, which I'm pretty sure we will. But for the most part, that will be here for today, and we'll come back bright and early tomorrow, and hopefully we can hear this thing run tomorrow. So y'all stay tuned. I think it's ready to start, but I still haven't done the couple of water lines that I need, which is no big deal. Motor's got fresh oil. The exhaust is still not on, obviously. We should be able to fire it up. Should have good oil pressure and whatnot. So we'll see how it goes. Alright, so let me, I gotta update the firmware on the ECU first. Take a couple of minutes. Let this thing take about 4 to 5 minutes. And then I'll load the other program up, and then we'll fire it up for the first time. Alright. Let's try this again. Alright, we're about 90% done on this thing. Got a measurement for the draw shaft. Got to get that on Monday. I have to order a water reservoir. The one I had over here on top didn't fit, and I don't want to go cut the hood, and it interferes with the springs on the hood if I mount it on the side. So I just need to go ahead and get a smaller one, and then I'll finish up the two small water lines that I need. Swap out the alternator on Monday as well, and then obviously build a cold air for it. And then we should be moving it on its own power, but for now it runs. It sounds badass. I mean, it doesn't have any mufflers, but it sounds badass. So that's going to be it for today. We're going to go ahead and finish this thing up back again this coming week, and we'll see you guys shortly. Alright guys, what's going on? The C10 just about done. We fired it up. Everything's all good. Today they're going to come and put the rear glass and the front windshield, and we should be getting the seats later on today via UPS. I have a couple of things, some brackets and stuff that showed up, and I'm just waiting on the seats so I can go ahead and get that on there. Drive shaft is done. Transmission is full of oil. Truck. We do have an appointment on Thursday to take it. They're going to drop it. They're going to do a 4-6 drop, I think, something like that. I'm not 100% sure, but it's going to be low. After that, we should be able to be putting it on the dyno and getting some horsepower numbers for it. But I have been working also on the Camaro. But what I'm going to do right now is I am filling it up with oil. I've already got a program in it, and I have some methanol right there, so I should be firing this car up in the next 30 minutes to an hour probably. So I'm going to go ahead and get all this stuff done, and then we should be able to hear this car fire up for the first time. So it's been a long time coming. All right. Let's try to see if we can fire this thing up. I went ahead and set the timing. I had to check the crank trigger, make sure that it was on 60 degrees reference. Spun the motor over so I can get oil to the valve train and all that kind of stuff. Fuel is full. I need to make sure that it primes the system. So let's go ahead and try it. Fires up. This is a 2-gallon deal, so it's all the way to the bottom. I need to go get maybe about another 5 quarts of Kendall 50. Maybe 5 quarts. Motor is full now. I need to drop the fuel pressure because it was like 101. Need to drop it to 90. Man, this thing sounds pretty badass though.
It does, it does.
I mean, it's got a different tone to it, like very, very different tone than any other LS that I've done. Like even like my old billet motor didn't sound like this. This one's got a different sound, probably maybe because of the titanium. I'm not 100% sure, but it just has a different tone. But it sounds badass though. Now I just got to finish up the catch can lines, they got to go to the back. Finish up catch can lines. I can finish up topping the transmission off, and then wire the dumps and a couple other small miscellaneous stuff that I need. And but for the most part, it runs. Now it can go to the chassis shop. They can get the brake system done, the gas pedal done, and all that kind of little small stuff. Get the seat mounted, and then hopefully we can get this thing ready for end of this month to go out there and actually make some hits, so that the customer can jump in it. And it's been waiting for a long time. That way he can jump in it and make some easy A to B passes. We're not going to try to go ahead and turn it up all the way that it can. This motor was already dynoed at Steve Morris, and on 50 pounds of boost it made 3100 on the engine dyno. So the motor's already broken in. These turbos have been broken in, so obviously we're not going to put 50 pounds to it, but for the most part maybe 20 pounds, and then the customer can go out and make some fast passes and actually get the feel of the car, see how it feels, and get him comfortable and stuff like that though. But that's gonna be it for this video. I hope you like it. Make sure to like and subscribe. That way you can see all the updates that we got going on. We got a bunch of stuff going on here. Make sure to hit that button and go ahead and subscribe to our channel, and we'll see you on the next one.